Michelle, about the upcoming meet and greet at my parents' house. I'm sorry, but do you mind if we postpone it?
Why? Did something happen at your parents' house?
Well, actually, my mom's pretty mad at the moment.
What?
I think it's not a good time for you to meet my mom. She might ask me to call off the marriage.
Wait a minute. What do you mean she's mad? And what's more, she might call off the marriage? What the hell is going on?
Actually, my mom asked me about your academic background. She wanted to know which university you've graduated. I told her you didn't go to any university and that you're a junior high school graduate.
Oh, I see. That's why your mom is so mad.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think she'd get mad at me for something like that. Mom always told me, anyone you love is welcome to our family. So, I thought she didn't care about things like academic background.
Well, it's nothing to hide. It's not your fault that you told her about my academic background. I don't blame your mom for not being comfortable with a junior high school graduate. I can't deny that a junior high school graduate doesn't make a good impression.
But if I had thought carefully about how and when to tell Mom about it, I don't think she would have been so upset.
What do you mean by that?
I've been raving about you to Mom. I said you were such a clever and wonderful lady that you were too good for me. That really raised the bar in my mom's mind.
Ethan, that's guilty. No wonder your mom will be furious. She definitely thought I graduated from Harvard or something. How in the world would she think that I'm a junior high school graduate?
I'm really sorry.
I'll explain to her about my academic background. So, please don't postpone it and let me meet your mom this weekend like we planned.
Are you sure you want to do that? My mom, she's pretty intense. You know, I don't think she'll just sit there and listen to us this weekend.
It's okay. These kind of things shouldn't be postponed. Otherwise, it will get more complicated and troublesome.
That's true.
I'm looking forward to seeing your mom this weekend. I'll do my best, so you should support me too.
Got it. I'll do my best to convince my mom too.
Don't you ever come into our house, you brat! My family is a prominent family that has been in existence for generations. We also run a company, and you think you can be a part of it? A girl like you don't belong here. A high school dropout like you. Get the hell out of here! Could you please listen to me first? I can't believe you kicked me out without even saying hello. This is terrible. Please, just let me in the house once. Well, you want me to breathe the same air as people like you? That's what's terrible. I don't want to breathe the same air as you ever again. I think I've made myself clear enough. I will never allow you to marry my son. I don't know how you made my son crush on you, but I'm not going to let you marry my son, not over my dead body. Do you say that much just because I'm a junior high school graduate? The only reason I didn't go to university is because my father was in a car accident. He was involved in a serious accident with a drunk driver, and our family was in big trouble. I dropped out of high school because I didn't have time to attend. That's the only reason why I only have a junior high school diploma. Well, I understand your background, but in the end, it's all about results. It doesn't change the fact that you're a high school dropout. And it doesn't change the fact that you are not worthy of my son. No way. Let me tell you, people value your level of education above everything else. You can't work for a decent company if you're a high school dropout. Besides, my son is the next president of our company. There's no way someone like you can be his wife. I think you have a point. It's true that there are limited job opportunities for a high school dropout, and there were many interviews where I was rejected because of my academic background. Not a surprise! Even in our company, there isn't a single employee who's a high school dropout. But I am working hard despite such adversity. So, please approve of me. I'm actually your son's... Shut up! You little gold digger bitch! Excuse me? You're after my family's fortune anyway. You're going to marry my son and become the president's wife and enjoy all the luxuries. You're going to throw us into an institution as soon as we're old enough. And then you'll spend all of our inheritance. I know exactly what you're up to. That's not true, Mia. I'm not interested in that. I genuinely love Ethan and want to marry him. Well, you're thinking very well for a high school dropout. You're trying to deceive us by pretending to be pure. What? But, I'm sorry, I won't be fooled by such things. No matter how pure you pretend to be, I can see what you're up to. No matter how hard you try, I will never approve of your marriage. If you understand that, get the hell out of here, you brat!
I'm so sorry about today. I can't believe my mom kicked you out in such a horrible way.
It was more than I could have imagined. I'm a little ashamed of myself to have said it was okay.
I was trying so hard to convince her until just a few minutes ago, but she's pretty tough. Let's just wait until she calms down and listens to us. I'll ask her again and again so that she will allow us to get married.
Thank you, Ethan. But I wonder if we'll ever be able to convince her.
Why are you being so wishy-washy? I won't give up.
Ethan.
I'm definitely going to marry you. I'll do anything for that. I'll get down on my hands and knees and beg to Mom as many times as I have to.
Really? Then I have a favor to ask of you, Ethan, if that's okay. If you really want to marry me, there's something I want you to be prepared for.
Huh?
Can you come over tonight? I'd like to discuss our future.
Sure. I'll sneak out of my parents' house. I've come up with a good plan too, so I want to share it with you.
A good plan?
I'll see you later. I'll sneak out and go to your place when the time is right.
Michelle, I see you're still sneaking around with my son. Give it up and get over it, you poor brat. One minute you say I'm not educated enough, and the next you call me poor. You still don't approve of me, do you, Mia? Of course not. A high school dropout is totally unworthy of my family. I refuse to approve of someone like you. I won't accept you as Ethan's partner. I am a high school dropout, but I have never been ashamed of it, and I think I'm living a life which Ethan feels proud of. Even so, you say you don't approve of me. Who will approve of you? It's a shame to all generations to come to admit someone like you as part of our family. I will never ever approve of your marriage. If my son marries you, my family will fall in an instant. You don't have to talk about people like they're plague. You are just a pestilence. How dare you, a poor high school dropout, fool my beautiful son. You little gold digger bitch. There's no mother in the world who will let her precious son marry a poor high school dropout. Shall we break up the marriage then? Of course! That's the only way. Let's break off the engagement as you wish. And then we'll get engaged again with him as a son-in-law who's taken into my family. What?
Of course, I agree to this. If you're so against our marriage, I'll cut all ties with my family.
What? Wait. I mean, is this Ethan?
Yes, it is. It's me, Mom's favorite son.
What? How long are you going to stay with that high school dropout? I've been telling you to break up with her every day. And now you want to be the son-in-law of her family. You think I will allow such a stupid thing?
What's so wrong with Michelle? Because she's a high school dropout? That's the only reason you won't allow your son to get married?
It's a very important reason. Dropout is a dropout no matter the circumstances. Of course she's stupid, an idiot, and has no manners. Such a person is not compatible with our family.
Then, what kind of woman will be a good match for us? How about a woman who runs a company? Would she be a good match for me and my family?
Yes, I agree with you if she's the president of a company. I'll go easy on the woman even if she's not as educated. I'll even allow you to get married.
Alright. So you won't have any complaints if Michelle was the president?
Well, that would never happen. A poorly educated person can't run a company. A person like her is a cog in the machine for the rest of her life. Our family is on a whole other level.
Michelle is already a great president. She's doing her best to run the company without being affected by her academic background. Actually, she's the president of my company.
What?
Michelle is the president, so you'll approve of our marriage, right? You have no complaints, right?
Wait a minute. Huh? That girl? Michelle? The high school dropout? Is she really the president of a company? The president of your company?
Yeah, it's all true. I'm currently studying at a different company in order to eventually take over my father's company. I've learned a lot by moving from one company to another. Michelle is the president of the company I work for now.
Oh my God!
I admire her for being so good at her job, despite the fact that we're around the same age. She worked hard after graduating from junior high school, saved up enough money to start her own business. She never gave up despite her failures, and now she's the president of a company that makes $10 million a year. She's too good for me.
What the? $10 million a year? She really makes that much money?
Yep. I'm working hard as Michelle's right-hand man, too.
No way! This can't be!
So, are you going to approve our marriage? Then, we won't break off the engagement. We'll just get married as planned. If you still don't approve, or break off the engagement and become the son-in-law of Michelle's family.
You're going to marry her anyway! That's not fair!
I know you're against it because you're worried about our business and me, but I need you to calm down and think this through. Your precious son has found someone he wants to marry to. Please support me as a mother.
Well, it looks like you're really the president. I did some research on the internet. I had no idea that you really run a company with a junior high school diploma. I'm so sorry that you took the trouble to look me up. So, do you approve of me? Can I marry Ethan? Yes, I have no choice but to approve. I'll approve your marriage with Ethan. Is that true? I said it's okay. Didn't I? However, I'm only approving your marriage. I'm not saying I approve of your marriage with both hands raised. Well, I understand, but it is enough that you approve of our marriage. I'm very happy right now. Huh, you're so carefree, getting all excited over something like this. Just like I don't approve of this marriage. I'm sure the rest of my family won't approve of your marriage either. No one will celebrate your marriage. What? I can't believe that the fiancé of our precious only son is a high school dropout. I'm sure all of our relatives will be grieving, especially the aunt who graduated from Harvard University will probably make the biggest fuss. I see. I guess you're not alone in this. By the way, how do you think we can convince the relatives? Is there any good way? Of course there is a good way. Make me the chairman of your company. What? You want to be the chairman of my company? Yes, that's right. This is necessary to show that I approve of you. And I also need to show that I'm better than you. I have to make sure that everyone around me understands the clear hierarchy. So make me the chairman of your company right now. Well, I don't understand. Do I really have to make you the chairman? Of course! Make me the chairman of the board as soon as possible. And give me plenty of officers' remuneration. The chairman of the board outranks the president. So I should be paid twice as much as you. Oh, that's a little difficult. Well, a high school dropout disobeys my order. If that's the case, I'll never approve the marriage. What? I'll get all our relatives involved and ignore you. If you don't make me chairman, you'll live in hell even if you marry Ethan. I'm going to ignore you every year at family gatherings. It's you who'll be ignored, Mia. What? The relatives are all in favor of our marriage. We've already greeted them, and they're congratulating us wholeheartedly. Huh? You've already greeted them? You guys have been meeting my relatives without my knowledge? Yes. Ethan said we should. Ethan made all the appointments and set everything up, and we went to greet them. Ethan did? It seems Ethan's father gave him some advice. His father said that Mia is so stubborn, so in a situation like this, it's better to lay the groundwork first. So we decided to ask all the relatives to approve the marriage. Oh no, this is impossible! So I'm the only one who's against this marriage? My husband and all the relatives approves? I'm the only one who is against it? Yes, you are. So I won't force you to agree to this marriage. What? You are welcome to ignore me at the family gatherings. In return, you can't be the chairman of my company. Besides, how will people around you see or think of you who's ignoring me? I ask you to think about those things before you act. Oh no! Well then, I will visit you again to say hello. The aunt who graduated from Harvard University will be there. She's looking forward to seeing you again after so long. What? Oh, the aunt is coming? How is this happening? I can't believe that the stubborn old lady who's just a little bit smart is coming to our house. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you later. Now, if you excuse me. We went to Ethan's parents' house again to say our wedding greetings. It seemed that Mia was not very fond of the aunt, who was more educated and more intelligent than she was. She was quiet throughout the second greeting. Afterwards, I heard from Ethan that after I left, Ethan's father and the aunt, who represented the whole family, gave Mia a big sermon. I heard that Mia has been quiet since then. Thanks to them, preparations for the wedding are going very smoothly, and we are enjoying every day very much.
Hi, Mom. It's been a while. How are you? Joe, it's been a while. What's going on? It's unusual for you to contact me. Well, I just wanted to give you an update. I have something to tell you. What's happening? I'm getting married. Oh, well, congratulations. Well, actually, we've already registered. I didn't know that. Congratulations. You're not mad at me? Why would I be mad at you? Because I didn't let you know right away. I'm just glad you let me know it. You were completely out of touch until a few years ago. I'm just glad that you reached out to me like this. I see. But I'm sorry I didn't tell you before we got married. I feel bad that the order is backwards. Don't worry about it anymore. It was awkward for you to contact me anyway. Yeah, well, I haven't been home in a long time. I haven't seen you as well. Well, you're a runaway son. I thought I would never see you again. I'm just glad we're still in touch. I thought it was going to be annoying if I came home, so Dad said he's disowned me. Dad wasn't mad at you before he passed away. He was mad at you when you were misbehaving. He has always been worried about you all the time. I know I've been bad. I'm really sorry for all the trouble and worry. But you've been rehabilitated since then. You're working hard now. I don't feel anything bad for you anymore. But I still feel sorry for you. Anyway, Dad has already passed away. There is no one to nitpick with you, so why don't you come back here sometime? Yes, I'll come back sometime. If you feel like it, bring your wife too. What's she like? Her name is Emily. She's 5 years younger than me. Oh, she's younger than you. I remember when you were in high school you were dating a younger girl. Do you like younger girls? Please stop that. Sorry. What's her personality like? What kind of girl are you? She's a little clumsy, but she's bright and friendly. She's very protective of me. That's good to hear. She must be a lovely young lady. Tell her I said hello. So when is your wedding ceremony? No, we don't do wedding ceremony. Neither Emily nor I have any desire or dream of having a wedding ceremony. Besides, she doesn't like to get attention. And to be honest, we don't have that much money. But it seems like a lot of people don't have wedding ceremonies nowadays. I think that's fine too. She wants to spend money on the luxurious honeymoon if we were ever going to spend money on the wedding ceremony. Oh, that's lovely. That's exciting. I'm sure there will be fun and hard times in the future. Life is a long way to go, so I hope the two of you can pull yourselves together. Okay, thank you. Lunch break is almost over. Talk to you soon. Okay, take care. Good luck at work. Joe, you've already done with your work, right? If you want, can you tell me about your current address? Why? Are you coming to my house? No, I'm not coming. I wanted to send you a wedding gift. What? It's just a little something. Don't worry about it. I know you live on a pension, Mom. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Can I celebrate you as Mom? No. You don't need to do that. Don't worry. I have enough money to buy you a present. You don't have to worry about me. There's also the insurance money from your father's will. Insurance money? You can use it for something more important. What are you talking about? It's important enough that it's a celebration of my son getting married. Is it? Besides, I was working until last year. We have a little money saved up, so don't worry. Take what you can get. Okay, but I don't want anything expensive, okay? Just something small. Don't worry. Oh, wait a minute. Emily wants to talk to you. Oh, is she? She wants to say hi. Nice to meet you, mother-in-law. My name is Emily. Nice to meet you. I'm Joe's mother. Congratulations on your marriage. I'm sorry I didn't greet you when we got married. Don't worry. I guess he didn't want to come, right? Don't worry. I guess he didn't want to come, right? I'm sorry we're such a messy family. Not at all. Joe told me about you. He said you are kind and considerate. Really? Did he ever complain about his parents? No, of course not. He said he really wanted to go home, but he couldn't find the right time. Oh, I wonder if you will be angry if I talk about this. He said that? Good. It sounds like he doesn't like his parents. I don't think he hates it at all. Thanks for letting me know, Emily. Oh yeah, I heard that you're not having a wedding ceremony. Are you sure about that? I don't really like fancy things. We'll spend that money on our honeymoon, so it's fine. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for marrying my son. It's my pleasure. I'm so happy to marry such a wonderful man. Let's keep in touch, mother-in-law. Now that we're in-laws, I want us to get along. I'd like to get along to you as well. I hope you'll be able to get along from now on. I'd really like to meet you in person. But you live so far away. It's almost 2 hours by plane. That's right. Also, my house is in the mountains, a long way from the airport. I think it's a hassle to come, so don't feel pressured to come. If you want, I'll be in your area on a trip next time. Let's meet up then. I'll see you then. I hope to see you sooner or later. Hey, Mom. What the hell are you thinking? What's going on all of a sudden? At this night? Don't play dumb with me. I heard you've been picking on my wife. What? I despise you. I'm gonna stop sending you money and I'm gonna cut you off. Wait a minute. I don't get any money or anything and I'm not picking on your wife either. What are you talking about? Huh? Don't lie to me. I'm not lying. What the hell do you mean by picking on your wife? Did she say something to you? No, she didn't talk to me directly. When Emily was talking to her parents on the phone, that's what she said. I accidentally heard the conversation. She was crying. But she didn't tell you, did she? Don't you think you misheard it? I was eavesdropping, but I sure heard it. She said she gets horrible things from you every day on WhatsApp. What the hell is that? I didn't have enough communication with her to pick on your wife. But you have exchanged contact, right? We exchanged numbers after the first time we said hi, but we only exchanged emoji the first time, and I don't remember you sending me any money. Huh? What are you talking about? She sends you $1,000 every month. She contacted you, right? I told you we don't keep in touch. I've never heard of sending money until today. But 6 months ago, Emily told me that it must be hard for you to live alone, so we decided to send you money. That's what she said. I've been giving you a lot of trouble too, so we decided to send money. It's a kind offer, but I don't know anything about it. I haven't received a penny. No way. I don't like crookedness, and you know that, don't you? Why would I be so mean to your wife? Something like jealous or... Why? Because she took my son? Have I ever been jealous of your previous girlfriends? No, you got along. In fact, you got along better than me. I just think all kids at your age are so cute. Why should I pick on them? You're right. You've always been like that. I think all younger girls find them cute. And I love idols too. But Emily sure said that. I don't understand why I'm picking on your wife. I was just happy that my runaway son finally got himself together. If I was mean to her, she would run away. I'm sorry, I just lost my temper. If I think about it carefully, I could understand it. You're not the kind of person who would. I'm glad you understand. That's how much you care about your wife. If I were you, I would be surprised if my wife called my parents while crying. Yeah, sure she didn't send you any money? If she did, I would at least call you to thank you. I don't just leave it there. But every month she tells me that she sent you money. I wonder what's going on. I have no idea. Just because I didn't really get it. You should really look into where that money is going. Right. Emily, I want to ask you something. About the money you sent to my mom. Where did you put that money every month? What? You scared me. What is it all of a sudden? I mean, where did you send the money to? I checked with my mom and she didn't get any money. Oh, you checked? I checked the bank account and credit card history. There were no transfers to my mom's account, and your credit card history is pretty shady. What is about shady history? You made a lot of purchases at men's clothing stores, and there was a lot of money spent at the same store. I checked it out. The place is a male review club. Oh no! That's probably just fraudulent credit card charges. I see. Then how do you explain the money sent home? Also, you called your parents and told them mother-in-law was picking on you. Oh, you heard me? What are you trying to do? Make my mom the bad person? What the hell do you think you're doing? I'm telling you, I'm already pissed off. Are you kidding me? You don't have to be so one-sided. I know it's my fault. If you're sorry, you should have stopped halfway through. You lied to me for 6 months. What's this about sending money? What the hell did you spend it on? Don't blame me. Emily, I'm Joe's mother. What? Why? I was worried about my son, so I came over here. I'm sorry my son got so excited. He's just upset, that's all. He was shocked that you lied to him. Mother-in-law! I won't get angry. Can you tell me what's going on? Depending on the details, I tried to convince my son not to be angry. Really? But you have to be honest about what happened. If he finds out later that it's a lie, he'll get even angrier. I understand. I used the money I sent home to pay for Male Review Club. Okay, so why did you tell your parents that I was picking on you? To make them feel sorry for me. I told them that my mother-in-law was making me financial supply. Why would you say that? Because my parents feel sorry for me and send me money. You got money from your parents too? So you're saying that all the money went to the Male Review Club? Yes. I was wondering if there were any circumstances beyond your control. It was just a waste of money. It wasn't a waste of money. Ken is everything to my life. Ken is the name of the host you were paying for? That's right. My son says he was saving to send money to me. He said he gave up drinking, smoking, playing video games, all his hobbies. And you were using the money for such a thing? What do you mean, such a thing? Don't deny my hobbies. My son might divorce you. Eh? That's what he says. He can't trust you anymore. Isn't it too sudden? I can't believe he suddenly divorced me. Sorry, but I agree with my son. If I understand it and forgive you about lie, but the attitude of not showing any remorse at all is a bit unbelievable. You don't think you did anything wrong, do you? Because Joe is suddenly blaming me. You make fun of me for going to Male Review Club. I think you should do whatever you want, as long as you're spending an amount that doesn't affect your living. But playing with money you swindled from other people is wrong. It's only $1,000 a month. Don't get mad at me for such a small amount of money. You should say things like that when you can earn your own money. You don't have the financial ability yourself, do you? What are you talking about, having a husband to support you? But I've been taking care of the house! My son has every right to be angry and disappointed. After the divorce, I'll ask you to return the money you swindled from my son. He have got a hell of a wife. Sending you a congratulatory gift was the biggest waste of money I ever spent. Soon after that, the son and his wife divorced. Emily's parents apologized flatly and repaid the money they had cheated her son out of. It was speedy from the apology to the repayment. Maybe this is not the first time she has been involved in a scandal. I told my son to choose his marriage partner carefully in the future. However, although she was a terrible wife, it was not bad at all. I think this incident has helped me to reconnect with my son a little bit. After times happened, we often talk each other. He also started coming back to home, and surprised that he is taking me on a trip this New Year's. I have been lonely since my husband passed away. I think I will be able to spend a happy old age.